Hi guys, we're going to try this lighting for today. The sun is like streaming in, but I read this book last night. It's going to be a book review on the Battle of the Labyrinth. It's in the Percy Jackson series. It's the 4th book. I won't be giving any spoilers. I'm going to try not to give any spoilers for this book. But for other books, like the first 3 books, there will be some spoilers. So if you haven't read those books, I'd really recommend you doing that. I do have reviews for those books. I really like this series. This one was a great book for setting up the final book because this is the 4th one and the 5th one is the final book. So we'll just read the back of it and then I'll talk about it a little bit. Percy Jackson isn't expecting freshman orientation to be any fun, but when a mysterious mortal acquaintance appears on campus followed by demon cheerleaders, things quickly move from bad to worse. In this 4th installment of the blockbuster series, time is running out as the war between Olympians and the evil Titan Lord Kronos draws near. Even the safe haven of Camp Half-Blood grows more vulnerable by the minute as Kronos' army prepares to invade its once impenetrable borders. To stop the invasion, Percy and his demigod friends must set out on a quest through the Labyrinth, a sprawling underground world with stunning surprises at every turn. So, a lot of this book does take place inside the Labyrinth. A labyrinth is basically a maze, if you didn't know. And it was created by a a lot of those names in here, I don't think I pronounced them correctly, but when you're reading, it doesn't matter. But I really like this book. I feel like this was, it gave you a lot of information because Nico, the child of Hades, which you find out in the book previous, he plays, my cat is eating my stand. He plays a big role in this book, and at the beginning of the book you don't know if it's going to be a positive role or a negative role, so I won't go into if it's a positive or negative role. Annabelle also gets a prophecy for this quest, and I can't find it right now, but it kind of, it's very important because and it's very deceiving if you think you know. You think you know like what's gonna happen and who fits like the profile, because usually in the prophecies like each line is a different like person, but ends up being completely different people, which is awesome. There are some predictability just because you know most likely nothing's gonna happen to Percy Jackson and some other people, but something major does happen to one of the characters. And Grover plays a decent role in this. He's gone for some of it, and Tyson, which is Percy's half-brother. If you, like I said, definitely read the other books. This book is definitely, this series I found is definitely a series you have to read it in order. And it'd be really, really hard to catch up. They do go back if you haven't read it in a while. Like, you'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly. But you still need to read the other books because they're really, they have a lot of information in them, and so this sets it up for the final battle. But my husband said the last book is his favorite, and I just started that, so I'm really excited because this, if I didn't have the next book, I would be so frustrated because the end of this book is a cliffhanger in a lot of ways because it is setting you up for the last book. Like, it does resolve a lot of things in here, but then a lot of times it leaves you with more questions or who's gonna be on what side. So yeah, and like who's gonna be strong and what's gonna happen. So yeah, sorry about the sun. It's just like really having some issues. If it just like stay like that, I'd be okay. But my cats are going crazy. The sun is going crazy. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just read this book, finished reading this book last night, so I thought I would get it up for you decently quick. I have no idea what they're playing with right now. Anyways, definitely recommend this series. I'll link the book 1 through 3 down below, and then when I have the 5th book up, I'll try to remember to link it. But it will be up hopefully soon. I've been trying to read some books because I really want to read Divergent, but I wanted to get through this series first. And then I think I'm going to read a book and then start the Divergent series. As I like reading books before I see the movie, I just feel like it's better. I didn't do that with The Hunger Games either time because I actually have seen the 2nd movie, but I haven't read the 2nd book. But I ended up reading the first Hunger Games and liked it a lot, and so I was kind of glad I saw the movie of the Hunger Games first, because I had no idea what was going on in the movie, because I'm so sorry about the light, because I thought it was more about the Olympics, like kind of Olympics, like Hunger Games, like the Olympics, and yeah, not what it is. So yes, anyways, off topic, love this book. I'm excited to read the last one, and I'll let you know how that goes, and definitely recommend it. And you can follow my Goodreads account, I'll link that down below. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Hope you have a great day, and let me know what books you like, because I'm gonna need some books eventually. I always have books on my read list, but sometimes they get pushed around. Like, I wasn't gonna read Divergent for a while, but now that the movie's out, gotta read that one. So I'll talk to you later. Bye!